Any day now, I expect to see cable news break in with the story, "Entire city buried by an avalanche of catalogs." Catalogs, the great American dream machine. You name it, there's a catalog for it. L.L. Bean, Land's End, Eddie Bauer, Pottery Barn, I have them all. In my closet, under the bed, out in the hall, in the backseat of our car, right here in the studio. And I don't dare open those doors over there from fear more will come flooding in. What started as a simple matter of free choice by a casual shopper became catalog creep. Some wanted, most not. As the holidays get close, you can hear the buzzsaws felling the trees that become uninvited guests in your living room. But there's hope, a recovery group for catalog addicts. Daniel Katz is here to tell us about it. Dan Katz is the Dr. Phil of catalog clutter, the maven of the overstuffed mailbox. Actually, most of the time, he's the environmental program director of the Overbrook Foundation here in New York. Overbrook joined with the Condata Fund and the Merck Family Fund to create catalogchoice.org. Catalogs, you have met your match. Welcome, Dan Katz.
Thank you.
All right, you heard my SOS. Stop me before I kill another tree. What do I do?
Well, first of all, you got to get rid of the catalogs that you have.
So you can't. It's impossible.
We can help you. We can help you. So,
Yeah.
so there's a new website. It's
Yeah.
www.catalogchoice.org. And what you should do probably is take your catalogs, rip off the back page, recycle these, the big parts that you don't want, and you stack up the pages here that have your name and customer number on it. You go to the website and you sign up, and in about, well, in your case, it may take you a few more minutes, but ordinarily it would just take you a few minutes to opt out of the catalogs that you don't want to get. You can keep getting the catalogs that you do want to get.
You tell each merchant in my behalf that I don't want their catalog.
Exactly.
Don't they say, but wait a minute, let Moyers call us himself?
You would think it would be that easy, but you know, if you want to place an order, if you want to get a catalog, it'll take you a couple of seconds, no problem. But unfortunately, to get off of a catalog mailing list, it takes quite a long time. It's arduous. And one of the reasons that this site and this program was created is because it was just taking too long, and it was too hard for an individual, and we didn't think that individual customers were being respected enough, so we created catalogchoice.org to help customers, and we'll do it for them.
But isn't there a law that requires the merchants to take my name off if I ask them to?
No. There's can spam legislation on the internet, so you can't get spam. But in terms of your mailbox, unfortunately, there is no law like that. You can get off of getting phone calls, right?
Yeah, right. I signed up for that.
Yeah, you know, and 72% of Americans have signed up for that. But in terms of your mailbox, no, that's public property, and anybody can get in. But we don't think anybody should be able to get in, especially if you don't want them there.
Do you charge a fee for this?
No, it's totally free, and you know, it's pretty remarkable. The site's been up for less than a month, and about 120,000 users have already signed up, opting out of about 1 million catalogs. But in fact, that number is really small because catalog companies don't normally prospect with one catalog. They're going to prospect several. You know,
what do you mean prospect?
Well, catalog companies try and get new customers. So you may have shopped at one catalog, and you may want one company want to get that catalog, but you may have the demographics. You may purchase like another company that they think you might be a good customer, so they're going to mail you catalogs. They're going to prospect to you.
So that means the merchants are sharing the information that I bought from this catalog. In fact, that's the frustration, to be frank. I'll order something from this catalog, something for my grandkid right there. And then 6 weeks later, I'll start getting catalogs from companies I never heard of and don't want.
It's pretty remarkable. Around the country, nearly 20 billion catalogs are mailed every year. Every American, man, woman, and child, are getting 63 catalogs a year. Man, woman, and child. 63 catalogs a year. It's about 40 pounds of catalogs, and it's just too many. And here's an amazing statistic. A prospecting rate of return of 1.2 to 1.5% is good. So all the other catalogs, 98% of the catalogs go from the mailbox to the recycling bin, if we're lucky, or they just end up in the trash. 98%. Probably 50% of the people never even look at the catalogs or look at that mail. They just take it from the mailbox, and it goes to the trash.
What is the environmental impact of 20 billion catalogs being mailed to consumers every year?
Well, from a climate change perspective, it's about putting an additional 2 million cars on the road, if not more. Catalogs take up a lot of energy. They use up a lot of trees. Something like 53 million trees a year are used to produce all these catalogs. The water waste, the landfill costs are enormous. And most catalog companies also use very little recycled paper to make their catalogs, and that's got to change. So another part of catalog choice, by the way, is next year, the groups that are involved, National Wildlife Federation, NRDC, and the Ecology Center will be coming out with a set of best practices for catalog companies. So that would mean, are you using the best paper? Are you not buying paper from endangered forests? Are you using the right size? Do you have an easy opt-in or opt-out mechanism? There are a lot better things that catalog companies could do.
Yeah, but the industry will tell you that, first of all, they plant 1.6 million trees every day to replace the trees they use in their wood and paper products. They also will tell you that this helps the environment by saving a lot of trips to the shopping mall so that gasoline you would have used isn't used.
Yeah, it does save some energy if it's efficient. But, we've heard these statistics about the savings of energy by not driving to the mall, but no one has looked at the savings of just walking into using your computer and making a purchase there. And look, there's nothing wrong with getting catalogs. People complain to us all the time. They get the wrong catalogs and they get the same catalog too many times. They're getting a catalog 8 or 10, 12 times.
Are there catalog companies that have already asked your help?
Yes. Land's End, L.L. Bean, Gardner Supply have already signed, and they're going to be working with us. And we know that there are dozens more. I would imagine that at the end of the day, every catalog company will want to be a part of catalogchoice.org because we're going to make it more efficient for them to send less catalogs.
Dan Katz, thank you for being with me.
Thanks for having me.
You can find more information about catalogchoice.org on our website at pbs.org. That's it for the Journal. See you next week. I'm Bill Moyers.